Hey y'all, did y'all miss me? Terror with China, terror with China. Cause we can't stop and we won't stop. Okay. So yes, we're getting ready to get into this reading. I got some cool Palo Santo incense from Amazon. So I'm gonna use the Palo Santo incense today to um baptize my cards. Make sure that we get a good reading. Out of all the cards that got left behind, the two cards was kinky, kinky ways, and today. Okay, so somebody's feeling kinky today. Okay, we getting ready to do Sag. Okay, it's gonna be the cards I'm getting ready to do for late August. Okay, so I'm happy to be back and I'm excited to give y'all what y'all need, you know what I mean, and making sure that we keep this channel clean and make sure we keep this channel respectfully going for all the haters. Hi, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all missed me. So yeah, I'm getting ready to do Sag. I don't know what's up with Sag. Like I keep doing Sag, but for some reason it's like Sag on my channel. It must be like a Sag because it's like they don't want me to do y'all readings for some reason. Like everybody else readings comes through perfectly, but for some reason why every time I get to the Sag readings, it's always something. It's either there's something with the upload or it's just something with the video or it's just very much something. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that I get y'all out the way and really make sure I get y'all out the way this time. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's get it popping. Okay. And let's see what's going on for Sages and we're going to start with the what's the news oracle. I got my lemonade. I'm not drinking tonight. I haven't really been in a drinky mood lately. I go through my moments, but then I go through moments where I just want a pure space and like real clarity. So I don't drink all the time. I'm not a really big drinker. Although I definitely, when I was younger, I definitely used to be like ready to party and drink. But now I'm more reserved and I just like to pace myself. But okay, we're gonna get into it. Okay, Sag, let's get this reading. I know y'all like, where's Sag, girl? Like, if y'all don't have no idea, but we're not gonna give the haters any. We're not gonna give the haters any type of attention on this channel. Okay, we just gonna keep letting y'all watch. You dig? So let's get it. So let's see what Sag got going on for late August. Okay. So y'all gonna have I'm gonna be doing a bunch of videos and I'm gonna upload all of them back to back to back to back on Monday. So y'all gonna be having a whole bunch of stuff to look at. New videos coming through, okay? What's going on with Sag? Sag late August. Sag late August. Well, I just went to go see Weapons. It's a witchy movie, you know what I mean? A lot of demonic activity on there and it was very interesting to see everything unfold, and especially my name is Donna, so they kept saying my name in the movie, which was hilarious. But I had a blast. Me and my goddaughter went, and my daughter, boy, and we was on the edge of our chairs. If y'all didn't go see Weapons, definitely go see it. I wish I could have seen it in 4DX, but this bozo, you know what I mean? Make a long story short, with my goddaughter, it's cool, you know what I mean? But I had a blast. Okay. All right, cool. So let's see what's going on with Sagittarius late August. Okay, we have swept over head over heels. Okay, Sag. Late August. Came out again. Today, good vibes in the moment. Also came out kinky ways again. Okay. What else? Okay. Knocked up. Okay, Sag was getting knocked. The same for everybody, but y'all gotta be careful about getting knocked up out here. Okay, even though the winter time is, the best time to get pregnant, but SOS. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and one more. One more. Let's go. One more. Sag. Cleanse. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go to what's the vibe, and we're gonna clarify some of these cards. Okay. So let's look at the vibe. So for Sagittarius, Late August. What's going on with swept head over heels? What's going on with swept head over heels? Let's see. Sag, late August. Clarify swept head over heels. Clarify swept head over heels. Okay. So you got believe in yourself, the possibilities. Okay, so this is somebody that is just coming in. Okay. So it says getting pregnant by a person you just met. Clock that T. Clock that T. It says getting pregnant by somebody that they just met. Ah, oh my God. Not you getting pregnant by somebody you just met, but it happens every day. Okay, so y'all be careful out there. If this didn't happen, remember this is gonna be late August, and I'm gonna upload it on Monday. So just take heed. Get that plan B. What's going on with Sag late August? Clarify today. Good vibes. Okay, it seems like you just met somebody. Y'all was out drinking. I got kinky. You like, oops, I got pregnant. You like SOS now. But then you kind of detox over here and cleanse yourself. Okay, so you're cutting ties with somebody. Okay, so somebody is out with the old and in with the new. Is looking like. Clarify kinky ways. Clarify kinky ways. Okay, you guys smell the roses. Okay, so somebody, like I said, living in the moment. When you smell the roses, you're doing what? Living in the moment. Clarify knocked up for Sagittarius. Late August. Clarify knocked up. Okay, we got family members. So this could possibly be somebody's child. Yeah. Like, so tap your daughter on the shoulder or tap your son on the shoulder and say, hey, son, have you been practicing safe sex? All right. Then we have SOX. I mean, SOS. It's a SOX. Then we have SOS. Clarify SOS. Sag. Okay. Soulmate, romantic partner, friendship. Okay. So we're getting close. Clarify cleanse. Cleansing from what? All right. Cleansing from lust. Okay. So this is making a lot of sense because if somebody just boom and just, has a baby by somebody that just met, you know what I mean? Of course it would be lust and not love because you just met this person. So this whole thing is making a lot of sense. It's basically you got swept head over heels in the moment, in the present, good vibes with this person. Y'all left from wherever y'all was at, whether it be the bar, wherever y'all was at. Somebody got knocked up. Sag, either you knocked somebody up or you got knocked up and left you in distress. Okay. And then you have cleansing and detoxing and then just basically coming to terms with what happened. Like, it is what it is and none to stay. You know what I mean? Like, um, and then we have the follow your dream. So this was just like a spur of the moment. You see how she just grabs the guy's hand and they just go off. That's what you did. You grabbed his hand and y'all just went off into the night. All right, you did not expect this. You probably didn't even expect this. Okay, because things just happen. You know what I mean? But because of that being present in the moment, you are gonna have to cut ties. A lot of y'all gonna lose y'all freedom, as you see right there, of course, because children involved with you losing part of your freedom. You know what I mean? Because you're not as free anymore to do all the things that you wanted to do. Well, duh, because there's a baby involved, right? And so baby takes your time and everything else. Okay. So then you have kinky ways because you was just, taking in some time for you. All right. Get out in the nature. You got out in the nature, or so possibly some of y'all possibly could have went to the park doing it. I heard it's on doing it in the park, doing it after dark. Oh yeah. Sorry. I forgot but basically that's what it's given, okay? Okay, so some of y'all could be literally, this happened at a park. Okay, smelling the roses. Okay, cool. So also this could be a family member. So it could be your child that this happened to, or hopefully none of y'all got pregnant by a family member. I hope that didn't happen. But it's tied to some type of blood ties, inner circle. So this also could be a friend, an inner circle, okay, which makes sense because I think I saw a friend here somewhere else. Yeah, friendship. Okay, yeah, so that clarified it right there with friendship right there in the middle. Friendship. So twin flame friendship, romantic partner. Okay, this is somebody that you could have possibly left from your, your work boyfriend, your work girlfriend. That makes sense. Some people have somebody at their job that they're really close with, and y'all just got a little too close, okay, with lust coming out. Okay, so we're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Who are you cutting ties with behind this, Sag? Could possibly be an Aries, could possibly be a Capricorn, could possibly be a Capricorn or a Gemini, could possibly be a Leo or a Pisces, and could possibly be a Gemini or a Libra. Okay, want me to open the door? Oh, you want to say hi? Okay, so I want to say hi, mommy. I want to say hi to the people because I'm a star. I'm a star, mommy. I want to say hi. Okay, you said hi. Okay, all right. Go ahead. Go. Okay, cool. So the dog just wanted to say hi. I know she like to say hi to y'all. And her name is Soraya the Star for those that do not know. So of course she wants to be a star. And she is a star. Okay? She's on my channel. Okay. So she's definitely a star. Okay. All right, cool. So now, like I said, so it's SOS with this soulmate. You're the stress behind this because you have to break ties with somebody behind this. Okay. Because you got caught up in the moment with this work boyfriend, work girlfriend, friend, maybe it's one of your family members. I'm getting that for some of y'all, not all of y'all. But somebody definitely says got somebody pregnant or got pregnant, one of the two. Okay. All right, cool. So let's clarify. We clarify who you're breaking ties with. Let's see who's this person that you fell in love with that. But I won't say love. I definitely would say lust because as you see, the lust card came out. But of course, intense emotions is at the bottom of this card. So you swept that nigga up. That female swept you up. Somebody got swept up, okay? You swept up this masculine, or they swept you up or something like that, okay? So let's see who this person is. Could be a Sag or a Virgo. Could be a Cancer or a Capricorn. Could be a Taurus or a Libra. Libra keep coming up, y'all. Or could be a Virgo or a Scorpio. So Virgo kept coming up a lot of times too. Okay, this person that you just met and y'all just y'all was, I'm out, let's go. Okay, it was really in the spirit of the moment. I want to see. Let's see how this person feels about you though, because it is SOS here, so it's probably couldn't be a great thing. But let's see what the vibes and how this person feels about you getting them pregnant, Sag, or you getting them pregnant. Let's see. Look behind the veil and see what's happening. So, how does this person feel about Sag getting pregnant, or Sag getting pregnant, or getting pregnant by a Sag? How does this person feel? Okay, they feel like the time that it happened, it just happened too fast. Like I said, time is definitely connected with this. Like I said, this is somebody that you just met. Anything else? Masculine came out. Okay, so definitely this is a Sag that actually got somebody else pregnant. Anything else? So be careful, Sages. Established. Okay, so somebody got pregnant by an established person, or they are an established person, and you got to be careful with that too, because a female will see you got everything going on for you and really try to trap you. Okay, so be mindful about that also. Okay, males, because masculine did came out in the cards, letting me know there is a masculine here, a masculine energy. Okay, we're gonna clarify, see how you know how else this person feels about you, Sag, or how this Sag feels about you that got you pregnant for the cross watchers. How does this Sag feel? I mean, how does this person feel about Sag? Reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. So they could be learning from the past who like, I'm never gonna do that again. Okay. I'm gonna be careful how many drinks I have at the bar. Okay, because I was a little too laid back. And in the summertime it'd be a lot of babies that pop out in the summertime for people just having one night stands. For all the one night standers out there. And y'all be careful. I don't even like a person that mentions one night stands. One night stand. Excuse me? Yeah, you're red flag on the place. Stranger danger, stranger danger, okay? Yeah, especially for those who don't like to protect themselves. Yeah. I don't know about all of that. As soon as a guy tell me he into them one night stands and he's not the type to want to be protected, and he's too quick to want to swim in the ocean, but bucket naked. I got a second question if that's somebody I even want to be associated with, because that means they don't have no sexual discipline, and that's what it's giving. And I hate to say that for those who got caught up, but you knew what it was. Okay. Also, this you guys mirror each other, so you guys are very much alike. So you possibly are both you know uh loose on the goose. Okay, happened when y'all was partying. I said that. Yep, it's coming out again. It happened when y'all was partying. Let's see what else is going to clarify with the news. Um, uh, what's going to happen with this Sag overall with this pregnancy? What's going to happen with the Sag overall with this pregnancy in the long run? Y'all gonna still be, lust came out twice. Y'all still not never gonna be in love, but y'all might have baby number two. All right. Two lust came out. So y'all you might get pregnant again by this person or get this person pregnant again. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but that's what the card is saying. Lesson learned came out again. Anything else? How is this gonna turn out? Is some of y'all is gonna end up in child support, legal system? Ooh. Memories, missing someone, reminiscing. So some of y'all is gonna get ghosts behind this. No, not every, especially if it's a oopsie doopsie baby. If it's not, lessons came out again. It showed his face. Some people ain't really, you know what I mean. They don't. Everybody don't step up to the plate in a situation like this where somebody just got pregnant, you know, last minute on some old obsession type stuff. You know what I mean? Sex appeal. Sex is one thing. Sex is one thing, but actually, you know what I mean? Being a dad and wanting to step up to the plate, it's sort of like men can have fun all day, is what I'm saying. You feel me? And female too, but you gotta understand as a female, it's mama's baby and daddy's baby. I always say that. So you gotta be very careful with your temple. Okay. Hence is why I am 45 years old, only had one child. You got to be very careful with your temple, okay, and who you allowing in, into your space. I mean, even looking at the movie today, Weapons, you got to be very careful who you allow into your space, okay. So let's see. We already clarified pretty much where that's going to be leading to. Let's get some characteristics of this soulmate. Let's get some characteristics. That's what I want to do. Let's get some characteristics of this soulmate. Or first, let's ask why you're in distress over this. Why is the Sag in distress? Okay, so it can be some money problems. You're probably not ready for this child financially, and also the person that you got pregnant by or you got pregnant is not really like receiving the offer. Okay, so you might want to be like the girl that you got pregnant, hey, you could just move in with me, and they're just like, no, because women could be very moody around their pregnancy also. Okay, or it could be you telling the guy, are you going to step up to be the dad, and they're like, no. Okay, yeah. So this person has a lot of options, hangs out a lot at night, and has very bad relationships. Possibly could have 5 baby mothers or more. So this is a person that actually you're not the only victim. Okay, whether you're the person that got pregnant by a Sag or you're the Sag that got pregnant, you're not the only victim. That's what I heard. Okay, this person does this. Okay, I hate to say this, and I hate this reading even came out for y'all, but this resonates for somebody, not for everybody. Let's see how you're gonna cope with this, because it says cleansing, ridding of negativity and purification. Some of y'all just gonna probably take y'all kids and go y'all way and call it, lessons learned. Remember, lessons learned came out quite a few times, Sag. How is the Sag going to deal with this situation? With strength. Possibly could be a Leo in there also. You got pregnant by, or the Sag got a Leo girl pregnant with strength. Anything else? What are you cleansing from? So many cards. What is Sag cleansing from? Okay, a third party situation. Okay, is in there also. Sag could also be cleansing from overspending. okay? Because you have a child coming. So you will be really focused on your coin and looking into yourself for love, like lessons learned, like why did I even do this to myself? Okay. And then you're also going to be regretting having to break up with having to cut ties, okay, with that person. Okay, that we mentioned earlier. So I mentioned some signs for you, okay? Um what's the age? Let's get the ages for her, but it's like got pregnant or got somebody pregnant. Could be 45, 54. Not 45, I'm 45, but I'm not a Sag. I'm not a Sag. Clock that T. Okay, I'm a Scorpio. Could be 35 or 53. Could be 51. So don't I know you like 51. Who's gonna sometimes 51-year-old men do get somebody young pregnant. Yep, 42, 24. I see. And yep, 31 and 41 came out again. Okay. So pay attention to those ages, those signs that I said. Um, so far it looking like you're gonna regret the situation. I didn't see anything good that came out of this. Person is not gonna step up to the plate at all. I want to see this person's gonna step up to the plate at all. This person's gonna step up to the plate at all. Because somebody could just be like a side parent, but some just go ghost for real. Yeah, you're gonna feel chained. Okay. Codependency, unhealthy attachment, feeling way down behind this. Masculine came out again. So masculine came out two different times in two different sets of cards. Okay, is there anything the Sag wants to say to this person that's doing this to them or did this to them? Let's see what the Sag has to say. What does the Sag have to say? Because masculine keep coming out. Sag had to say to this masculine. I heard Sag has to say something to the masculine, not the female, because the men could just walk away. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. The men could just walk away. Y'all gotta keep that in mind when y'all let people into your temple. What does Sag have to say to this masculine? Okay. Scorpio kids. This masculine could possibly be a Scorpio, and you're like this. It's a depth to this situation. Like it's no second chances. What's dead is dead. I heard. Anything else? So you like bet? Me and my kids gonna be all right. Bet. Anything else? Talking, awaiting messages. Okay, so you might be able to you could text or call me, but you won't be seeing me in person. Like you could check up on the kids, text me from time to time if I even want that to see how these kids is doing, but learn how to adapt, find it out, change. Things coming into light and healing. Okay, yeah, so you will be healing from this situation eventually. Okay. But yeah, it's giving, yeah, I'm too busy healing. I'm too busy, and that came out twice with the cleanse card. I'm too busy healing from this, okay? And coming into realization what happened to me, or what I did for the masculines, and just sucking it up. Okay. All right, Sag. So this is what came out in y'all readings. Y'all know that I do not pick and choose. Whatever comes out in the cards comes out, and this was at the top. Okay, so burden. What came out at the bottom? Okay, happy ending. I love the way that ended because I was like, okay, this is at the bottom with the Ten of Cups. So you will eventually, go off to live happily ever after with somebody else. Okay, with these kids, but for some of y'all that actually got this female pregnant, is looking like there is going to be some type of child support involved, legal documentations, or you're going to try to take full custody of the kids because this person is probably woman is probably not a fit parent, okay, with wanting to be in the clubs all the time and then just having one night stands, okay, like, so she's not really wrapped up in her mind, right, for somebody who just meets somebody in the club 1 minute and is just off to the to the races, okay, just put it like that. All right. That was a lot being said. So with that being said, later says y'all got clock that T. Be careful. I'm coming into late August with this Casanova masculine person that's gonna come through. Okay, that masculine persona actually came through here twice in two different cards. They look good, don't they? They look good, don't they? Okay. I mean, but Shazam. Shazam. Okay. Yeah, but I'm out of here, y'all. So I'm getting ready to do a collective reading next. That's the next one I'm gonna do is a collective reading. Okay. And I will see y'all later. Bye.